Welcome back to the Volume.com studio. This is Lightning 100.
And yes, 9:30 o'clock. Happy Friday, everyone. And thank you for joining us here on Lightning in the Morning. And a really big thanks to Cecilia Castleman, who joins us here in studio on Lightning in the Morning. Cecilia, so great to see you.
So good to see you both, too. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Welcome back to the studio. And, of course, Lightning 100 listeners.
Yeah.
No stranger to Cecilia Castleman's voice and music. Been playing you for quite some time now. You're also rare in the sense that you are actually from Nashville, right? She was like, wait a second, what is he setting up here? We met a handful of great artists that are not only live here, but are from here as well. But you're born and raised, it wasn't in Nashville proper, though, right?
No, I was born way out in Franklin.
Way out in Franklin.
Yeah, like in the boonies, yeah.
And are you still live in Wilco?
No, I'm up here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now truly living here in the city limits, but no stranger to great music. So we were talking a little bit off air, and I know in hearing and having talked with you a couple of times in the past that you come from a musical family. Both of your parents are musicians as well, right?
Yeah, I was super lucky to grow up with, my mom just has such great music taste, and she'd take me to the record store and get me a bunch of CDs, and she'd be like, look at the credits, make sure you know. And so I was very lucky in that respect that I had, two parents who just knew their stuff. It made it a lot easier.
So did you, doing that at a young age, maybe did you realize that it wasn't always maybe like if you picked up something from, say, the Oak Ridge Boys,
right? It
wasn't necessarily them playing on all the songs on the record. Did you kind of become aware? I remember realizing that when I don't know, it was probably, 11,
I got
12.
Angry about it.
11, 12 years old. Just like, wait a second, these guys that we went and saw the show, but that's not who's playing on the record. And then you realize that there are reasons to do that. But did you realize that at an early age? If you've got mom and dad saying not only listen, but read the credits and, figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, I knew for sure there was, like, session players, and I think that's what, is so great about Nashville is the caliber set so high for musicians. And so, you get in a room with people, you got to know your stuff. So, I was super lucky, but, yeah, I loved looking at backs of credits, and I still do. I'm like back in my CD phase now, where I go to Phonolux and I get a bunch of CDs, and I'm like, that's my stuff right there.
There is something to say about having like the tangible.
It sounds better too. Do you realize that? Like I have a record player that also has a CD player, and so I've been doing like this Vinyl Tuesday thing recently, and then playing CDs, and all my friends were like, "Why does this sound so much better?" And it's like, it's a real thing. I also want to say I was angry when I found out about all the other artists because I didn't feel like they were getting the platform. So I love that you know this and are able to kind of support other people around you.
Yeah, I love it. It's awesome, for sure.
Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to now that you're like, oh, this person, they're like under the radar and you need to know about? I put you on the spot. Think about it.
I don't know, like just musicians or just artists. He's not under the radar, he's pretty well known, but I love working with Daniel Tashian. Yes. He's around here. But as far as like, I'm super into Dylan LeBlanc. He's like, I think he lives down in Alabama, but he's such a great writer, and I think everyone should know about him because he's true. Like, he writes real stuff. And he's super admirable, so I love his guitar playing. Everything about him super cool. That's just, there's so many. It's like hard to choose.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I put you on the spot. And we play Dylan, so that's
definitely
cool.
Yep. And again, we've been playing Cecilia. In fact, Cecilia, not her first run as local artist of the week, which she is this week. And again, we're getting ready for the show coming up this Sunday night. Cecilia Castleman taking the stage at 7 o'clock out at 3rd and Lindsley. You can still grab tickets. There are tickets available at 3rd and Lindsley.com. So Cecilia, just incredible on the guitar and sounded great warming up and played a couple of different ones. So I'm not sure where you're going to take us first on this first song, but what would you like to play for everybody out in Radioland first this morning?
Sure. I'll do Lonely Nights. This is the first single, and I'll have a record out later this year. So I thought I'd do this one. Bring it back.
All right. No stranger to the ears of Lightning 100 listeners. We've got Cecilia Castleman live here in the Volume.com studio on Lightning 100.
Oh, yeah, Cecilia Castleman. That's right. Gosh, my insides are just like ready to just burst in a good way, in a great way. I feel like my own internal piñata about to explode.
And that's the one that you've been hearing for the longest. On Lightning 100, yes. That song. That's the one we've been playing the longest. Of course, we've been also playing the new song, as Cecilia is our local artist of the week. And, oh, yeah, she's also playing Lightning 100's Nashville Sunday night, 7 o'clock this Sunday. Can't Escape a Broken Heart is the name of the new song that we've been playing all this week. And assuming maybe we'll get that live at Third and Lindsley this Nashville Sunday night. But again, Cecilia Castleman joining us live here in the studio. Again, the new album coming out a little bit later in 2024. And it's also not only sounding great, but it's fun to watch you play.
Oh, thanks.
I'm always interested to see the different stylings and just the notes come out however they come out. It's kind of each unique to each player. So kind of still talking about you growing up and, hey, mom and dad are musicians and they're like, listen to this, read the liner notes. Yeah. I'm curious too, because you were exposed and really kind of, it sounds like, dove into being surrounded and just kind of being ensconced with music from a very young age. Like what how old were you when you took your first lesson? Were there particular players that you wanted to kind of try to model your style after just because you loved the way it sounded or even the way it looked? But who were some of those early influences on you, and how early did you actually start playing any instrument, whether it was guitar, piano? But how did you get started?
I started playing when I was 6.
Okay.
I never had any lessons. I just loved listening to records and playing by ear. But, I mean, it was, my parents were like, here's this, and there were always guitars lying around the house. And it was free to do. They didn't have to give me $20 to go to the mall. You'd be like, sit here and figure this out.
Right. And I haven't heard a drum kit being involved in there, because that's always a lot easier for parents, too, when it's not like a drum
or a
kit.
violin,
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's so cool. So, so they kind of just said, here it is. Figure it out, and well,
what a fun
you did.
Playground.
Yeah, I loved, everything under the sun. I mean, I would save my lunch money, and Mom and I would go to Best Buy, and we'd go and get CDs, and I mean, all of those were like, I remember in my car, I had like 6 CD holders, and that was like my luxury, but it would be like, Tom Petty I loved, Lindsey Buckingham, all the Fleetwood Mac stuff. Who else? I mean, I'm a huge fan of Mark Knopfler. Prince I loved, but also like I love the 1975, and so I mean very heavy guitar oriented artists and acts, but I listen to everything. There's this cool guy McGee. He's like blowing up right now. He's super cool, but I really just admire guitar playing because I think it's such an intricate thing, and
well, the different tones and the sounds, like especially doing electric guitar, like I feel like that's its own monster and its own toy, So to be able to just, and I'm also picturing you with a 6 CD player, which I also have, and it's just so cool. It's so cool. Yeah. She's like, I only have these 6 CDs, so you have to keep them rotating.
Oh yeah, it's like the best.
Yeah,
and it's interesting too that to hear that you've got some influences that are maybe lean a little bit heavier, but. Certainly listening, and I will say it's like a next level watching you play, like just that last version of Lonely Nights. I can definitely see, and the Mark Knopfler and just the Lindsey Buckingham, sometimes the way that both, like all fingers on both hands are just going a million miles an hour. It's like, wow, how do you do that,
I love it. I got a lot to learn, but it's been super fun.
That's things are going well for you, Cecilia. Again, that album will come out a little bit later on this year, but it's coming up this Sunday night out at 3rd and Lindsley. Cecilia Castleman will be on stage for our Nashville Sunday nights. Cecilia will actually kick off the live broadcast at 7 o'clock. There is actually a broadcast set by Michael Haney. That'll be at 6:15, and then we'll be live in the club and here on Lightning 100 beginning at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. Sister Hazel will be taking the stage at 8 o'clock. Tickets still available at thirdandlindsley.com. Cecilia, could we maybe talk you into playing another song?
Sure.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah.
Which one would you like to play for us next?
I'll do, this one's always fun on electric. I'll do It's All Right.
Yeah.
All right. It is all right. We've got Cecilia Castleman live here in the Volume.com studio on Lightning 100.
time, no. So I bought a ticket. I bought a ticket to ride and I don't know why. But it sure feels right. thought you do, but baby, I don't mind. 'Cause it's alright, oh honey, it's alright. It's alright, oh honey, it's alright. Let me go out on my own, I'll see you soon, maybe I don't know, but darling, it's alright. So let the first one take her sweet time, oh, 'cause she bought her own ticket, so she must be doing something right. And can you sleep at night? You don't know me like I thought you do, but baby, I don't mind. 'Cause it's alright, oh honey, it's alright. It's alright, oh honey, it's alright. Let me go out on my own, I'll see you soon, maybe I don't know, but darling, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright, oh honey, it's alright. It's alright, oh honey, it's alright. Let me go out on my own, I'll see you soon, maybe I don't know, but darling, it's alright.
Cecilia Castleman on Lightning 100. I have major chills now. I think I need 500 extra coats because that was so good. So you want to see her live this Sunday at 3rd and Lindsley. If you can't make it, she's no big deal. Opening for Marcus King, our other friend. You know,
yeah,
it's casual. Just whatever.
That's have you had
so good.
Had some fun doing dates with Marcus King?
Oh yeah, he's so cool. I like walk in and I like have like my airport outfit on, and I'm like, he like has a bunch of Native American turquoise on, and I'm like, this is like the coolest person. But yeah, his crew is so nice. It's been super fun just going out and opening for him. He's killer.
Well, so yes, if you can't be here in Nashville on Sunday night, we understand things happen, but definitely check out Cecilia Castleman opening for Marcus King on some upcoming dates. And again, if you can't be here in town at 3rd and Lindsley for the show this Nashville Sunday night, which if you can, get your tickets now at thirdandlindsley.com. That's right. We do have you covered, though. You can tune in, listen to Cecilia's set at 7 o'clock Central this Sunday right here on Lightning 100. You can stream us via our website, lightning100.com. There's a free Lightning 100 app, and there will be a free live stream at volume.com/lightning100.
No excuses.
As well. That's right. No excuses not to hear and potentially hear and see the show this Nashville Sunday night. So great to see you again, Cecilia, and catch up with you. Congratulations on the new song. And we look forward. Do you have a date set for the new album, or is you're just saying
later
before the ball drops at midnight on New Year's Eve? we'll have the album out later this year, or can you announce? I don't want to put you on the spot with that. You can't really announce the date, but...
Well, I mean, we were thinking September, October.
Okay.
Hey, that's good. That's
So,
good.
yeah.
So we'll be back here September, October. Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
And again, see her live at 3rd and Lindsley this Nashville Sunday night. And, of course, keep it tuned here to Lightning 100 to hear great artists like Cecilia Castleman.